Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. It's your girl, Lady M. Today we're going to be diving into this new concealer from LYS. It is called the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I've had this for a while and haven't had a chance to sit down and film using it. So today was my first time using it. And I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just go ahead and record and give you guys my first impressions. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. So if you're interested in seeing my demo, my first impression, and my thoughts on this LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Concealer, then keep on watching. Let's do it. I did pick up the shade DG6. I think this was like a good match. Again, I didn't get to test this out in store, so I'm hoping that the shade is gonna be pretty good. All right, so obviously this is what the unit carton looks like, just the typical LYS packaging with their white and I would say like rose gold. And then this is what the concealer looks like. It just has LYS Triple Fix written on the frosted container here, and then this rose gold top. So what is the hype about this? This is a liquid formula. It's part of the Clean at Sephora. It's good for dark circles. It's full coverage. It's long wearing, and it also good for concealing. So if you could find like your perfect skin tone match, then this would also be good just to spot conceal. So it's luxuriously rich, ultra creamy concealer that helps visibly brighten, conceal, and nourish the complexion with a skin-like finish. So definitely a more natural finish. The main ingredients in this are ashwagandha, which is a powerful herb to help combat skin stress and to visibly help with the signs of aging. So ashwagandha is really, really good if you have stressed skin. Turmeric, which provides antioxidant protection, and that's what's going to help brighten and help even and soothe the skin. And of course, it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is going to help and hydrate. So this is a vegan, gluten-free, and also cruelty-free product, and it is also Black owned. So it says that you can use it to highlight. So select your highlight shade, which would typically be 1 or 2 shades lighter than your regular skin tone. And then you're able to build and blend using a sponge or a complexion brush. And then you're also able to use it to contour. So you'd be able to get, 2 shades darker, 1 to 2 shades darker to do your contouring. This does have a doe foot applicator. And lastly, this does retail for $18. So pretty good price point. So that is what the doe foot applicator is looking like. So I'm just gonna go in. So yeah, just as I figured that this was just gonna be like my regular, like maybe 1 shade brighter for me. It's hard to bind. It's hard to buy stuff without really getting a chance to swatch to find the shade that you need. So I definitely feel like I could totally go down 1 shade lighter to get like that true brighten effect of this product. So so far it feels very liquidy. So it says that it is full coverage. So whenever the concealer comes out kind of so watery, I like to let it just kind of sit on my face, because I find that as it dries, it does get a little bit thicker. So then I will be able to get the coverage that I need. And the last place that I like to put my concealer is just to give me a little lifting effect here with the concealer. So yeah, it's pretty like skin tone. It feels really good, honestly, on the skin. Very lightweight, doesn't feel heavy or anything. I'm gonna put some of this on my lid and then just kind of use it to just clean up my brow area just a little bit. yeah. So let's get into blending out this concealer so we can see what it looks like. Okay, so going in with my beauty blender, and I'm just using that to kind of blend out the under eye area here, going down my nose. And just off that, I do feel like I kind of got some coverage. Now, mind you, I don't need a lot of coverage, so because I don't really have like, you know, really dark circles, but it's nice to have full coverage anyway under the eye. So I definitely feel like I'm getting coverage. And I did let it sit for a while because, like I said, I find that when I let the concealer is so watery that I let it sit, and then it ends up getting a lot thicker because it dries down. So I find that as it dries, the consistency gets a little thicker, and then because of that, I am able to sometimes get a little bit more coverage by doing it that way. Whereas when you first blend it out, when you first apply it, it's gonna share it out because it's in its, you know, like watery state, if that makes sense. So I just like to let it sit for a little bit. And I went in with the contour or bronzer stick. That's what I went in with in the meantime while I was waiting. So I'm just gonna kind of put some under here just to kind of give me a little bit more definition. And yes, there we have it. So that is what that concealer is looking like. I'm gonna bring you guys in so you can see that it's nice and blended. I feel like I did get some coverage. I don't really know about brightening because I went with, like, you know, my skin tone shade, but I can definitely see the difference that inside it is brighter than the rest of my face. So I do feel like I did get a little bit of brightening. Okay, I'm going to set with powder, and I'm going to use this Dior powder. This is the cushion powder, and I like to use this because it does matte, and it just makes my under eye look amazing. So I have a little, whoa, man, I always go in ham. And oh my God, this is way too much, but nonetheless, oh, so much powder. Whoa. So you can see, I'm just gonna do the one eye. This is a little bit, I would say, darker than I would like. It's good when I go in with a really light concealer, but considering that that shade was like literally almost like my skin tone shade, but you can just see, oh, my mirror just fell, what this is looking like. Just go in and compare this side to this side over here. Powder, no powder. All right, so I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more and then just go in and set the other under eye area. This is what I'm using today. All right. Yes, yes, please. Dior me, please. I love this powder. So smooth. And nicely done. All right, guys, so I am back, finished off the rest of my face, really went in with lips, bronzer, blush, mascara, everything, the whole nine. Did a little eye situation here. But now let's talk about this LYS triple fix concealer. Now, it claimed that it was gonna be hydrating. It claimed to brighten, conceal, right? So I do feel like now that it has dried down, I've went in with powder, I've went in with other products, it's not looking so, it's very natural as far as the color goes. But now I feel like it did brighten me up just a little bit, like a little hair, because you saw how close the color was to my skin tone. So if you're looking, like for me, I've been really into like lately these really nice natural skin like beats. You know, that's what my makeup has been looking like. So because that's what I'm trying to do, that's why I feel like it really did hold up its part. As far as giving me that little bit of brightness, it did conceal. Like I feel like I got mad coverage. The good thing is that it's not dry under my eyes. So I do have a natural finish. It's not matte. It's not looking matte. It's not looking dry. And so far, I don't feel like it has like cracked. It hasn't come apart. It played well with other products. It applied beautifully. My under eye is smooth. It's not settling into lines, you know. So for me, that's a win because I don't really, my under eyes doesn't look a hot mess, you know. So yeah, I'll zoom you guys in so you can take a look at my under eye and what it's been looking like. Now, granted, this is just a quick first impressions. I will be able to test this out way more. I will be using it whenever I apply my makeup, just so that I could get a good feel for it. But just to give you guys a quick first impressions, you know, and a review, I feel like it is gonna be something that's worth to try. It is $18, so it's a little bit, you know, reasonably priced. So I do feel like, you know, if you tried any other products from LYS, you know that they come through with the good. So this did not disappoint so far, but I will be sure to update you guys. You know that if I love it, it's gonna make it into a favorites video, but I'll be sure to let you guys know later on, you know, what did I think? Did it work? Did I not like it? You know, what my thoughts are. But just right off the cuff, I do love this. So let me know in the comments, is this something that you guys are reaching for? Is it something that's on your list to try? Maybe you tried it and you didn't like it. Let me know in the comments below so we can go ahead and talk about it. And if you're getting value from this video, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and like this video. And why not go ahead and subscribe to the Lady M Beauty channel? I would love to have you join in the Lady M gang. All right, guys, that's it for today's video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.